Art festival today. Started my shift about roughly about 10 o'clock today. Come in, introduce myself to the head chef, and he was like, "Look, you're just going to be running back of house for me. You're going to be running the kitchen porters, and anything I need, I'll just come to you." And I was like, "No problem at all." So this agency chef comes in about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Comes in, sets up. So chef's like, he's just got to prepare some beetroot. All you got to do is just slice some beetroot. 5 minutes into his shift, this guy fucking literally managed to slice the top of his finger off. When I mean like deep, like he's literally the top of his fingers like missing. So I don't realize until like there's blood everywhere. Everyone's like, a few chefs are going up to him, trying to compress his finger in. The blood everywhere, man. When I mean on the counter, on the floor. So there I am, just cleaning up blood for like a good 10 minutes. They get first aiders come in, look at him, take him away. Then about half an hour later, some health inspector or whatever he is comes in. Head chef's busy, so I was like, "Look, is it just deal with him for me?" I was like, "Yeah, no problem at all." So I'm just talking to the health inspector in there. He's trying to bother the other chefs about what happened. So they give us small details, but obviously I haven't fully seen it. What's happened on the spot. So then they're talking to him, giving small details. They want to see where the blood's ended up, what's happened to the food, what apparatus was used to cut the beetroot, and it's a big slicer, man. I've used those in the past, and it's not a joke. So obviously I was like, "Look, we'll go outside and talk." So I'm giving him details of what's happened, and it was like, "Look, basically, I need you to find the top of his finger." He sliced the top of his finger off, and I was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, so I checked the bin where all the blood was, and he was like, "Look, man, you need to find the top of his finger." I was like, "Come on!" So I'm basically take this bin outside. I'm putting my gloves, just searching through this bin. All I'm seeing is like blue rolls full of blood, drenched, like soaking in blood. So I'm checking through these things, checking through these tissues, can't really find nothing. So I searched towards the bottom of the bin. I'm just seeing this tip of this finger basically fucking attached to the nail. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't believe it, like I'm thinking like, how can this guy put me through trauma like that? So basically he's like, yeah, I've showed him where the finger is basically, and he's like, "Look, you need to get some tissue and just wrap that up for me." I was like, what the fuck? Like, I can't be like, fuck that, do you know what I mean? Because I'm in the moment, like he's convinced me to do this, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what kind of psychology he's used, but I'm just giving in. Like, I've just basically got some tissue, picked it up with a glove, and then just wrapped it around and just gave it to him. And I'm fucking traumatized, man, from that. Like, I don't really like seeing like, detailed things like that. But I was fully driven in to do that, and and that was my fucking Wednesday morning. Fuck me.